Morning, folks. Thank you so much for joining with us this morning. I'm actually not going to start where you think I might start today, but rather I'm going to remind you this is Mother's Day. And just to say, first and foremost, to you mums out there, some of you are absolutely awesome. And you'll have extra stuff to do over these next few weeks, and folk really do appreciate. And if you're sitting near your mum, just give her a look now and a big thumbs up or even a hug. Some of us appreciate our mums are no longer with us. Some of us, maybe that's the first time this year that we're in that situation. Some of us, our mums aren't too well. Some even have dementia, and that's really tough. And we do feel for you folks in that situation. But it's a great day in that sense. And yet we're living in very strange and frightening times at the moment. Reason we've come online today is first and foremost because we're aware that there are folk out there that are scared, and it's right to be scared in a way, but want to try to bring you a wee bit of comfort. And then, of course, this is the only way that we can meet as a congregation at the moment. So much of what we have taken for granted all along has been really shaken within these last few days even. Things have crumbled away, things have been taken from us, things have changed dramatically, till you might almost think this morning that life has ended. Life as we know it has ended. And yet, without taking away from the seriousness of all of that, I want to just remind you of some of the things this morning that haven't changed. The sun rose this morning at precisely the time that it was expected to. The buds are opening on the trees. The daffodils are blooming. The stars are still in the sky. The earth underneath our feet is still solid. We flick the switch and the light still comes on. We turn the tap and the water still comes. Pick up your phone, it still works. A lot has not changed, and let that be an encouragement and comfort to us. And actually, some things have almost changed for the better. One of the things that has overwhelmed me in these last few days is just the generosity and the love and the kindness and the concern of people who are saying, if anyone needs help, I'm there. I know there's been the bad stories about the supermarkets and so on, but so many folk are just full of such compassion for others. And indeed, if you need any sort of help, we're here for you, and do make contact with us. Some of the things that haven't changed, above all this morning, the Lord hasn't changed. And those of us who know him know that ever so well. And that's the thing that just we delight in this morning, that our God is still on the throne. I don't make a great fuss at the beginning of worship, but 4 words I'll always say. These 4 words: let us worship God. And that just opens up for us the most tremendous avenue this morning. And that's what we're going to do just for a short little while together. In the passage I'm going to read from the scriptures later on, God says to us, be still and know that I am God. And just in the stillness now, we want you to know that he is here. He is the one who's here to deal with us in the midst of all the earthly storms and the fears in our hearts. God is here. I'm going to lead you in a little song here. He will hold me fast. Just enjoy this together. Be still, and then I'll be back after the song is finished.